So yeah, the title seems to be a bit clickbaity. It says Tesla's not a car company, but I already know what some of your comments are going to say. They're going to say, hey, yes it is, they sell cars. But let's look into the future. What is their future look like? Well, it actually looks kind of interesting. So of course they do sell cars right now. That's where most of their revenue comes from. And that's why a lot of people are currently investing in Tesla. But let's really look at their overall picture. What are they currently selling on the market? Obviously they're on the stock market, but what are they selling on the market? They're selling cars, they're selling electric vehicles. They have the Model S, the Model 3, the Model X, the Model Y. Yes, that spells sexy because their cars are sexy according to Elon Musk. But what else do they have? Well, they've got the solar roof. That's huge. It's basically shingles that are solar panels that then charge a battery. Oh yeah, a Tesla battery that then charges their car, which is a Tesla car, which also charges their house because now they don't need to live off of the city or the municipality's electrical grid. This is huge. So of course now they are a battery company. They are a solar panel company because they sell solar roofs, but they also own Solar City, so they own solar panel companies, but they also sell cars. This is a nice infrastructure so far. But let's look farther into the future. Well, we all see that the United States, we see that currently with Texas, that the green energy doesn't work all that great when there's an issue, when there's an environmental issue. Things like icing up wind power, icing that up, well, they can't run in the ice, and yes, there is packages for the winter, but what happens if it's like Texas, where they get winter once every 30 years? Well, basically, things happen. And that's what happened in Texas. Well, how could this fix things? Well, of course, solar panels could back up the wind power. That's huge. But doesn't it need to be sunny? And doesn't have to be windy for these green energies to work? Yes, it does. And that's why currently there is the biggest battery field in Australia made by, guess who? Tesla. Tesla has the biggest battery field in Australia to really help out with their green energy efforts, but also just their energy power, electricity power in general. They were having rolling blackouts across certain parts of Australia. Tesla came in, stabilized it with batteries. This is why I'm saying in the future, and not too far into the future, that Tesla's not just going to be a car company. They are going to be a battery company. Now, I was watching BNN, which up here in Canada is called the Business News Network. It's our version of the CNBC. And they said, I think it was Thursday or Friday, a couple days ago, that basically that there may be a battery shortage next year in 2022. Because all of these countries, China, Australia, United States, Canada, parts of Europe, Africa, parts of Africa, South Africa, all these countries are getting onto the whole green energy, and they're using wind power, they're using solar power, which is something that Tesla does own, but they need batteries. Tesla makes batteries. They've got some of the biggest factories in the world that make batteries. So why is this important? Well, now we can look into the future. Yes, Tesla doesn't currently have a dividend, and I really doubt that they'll have a dividend for probably another 10 to 15 years. But there's more and more batteries being needed for green energy. There's also the whole idea of Starlink and the possibility of them having a cell phone tower that receives internet from space. They would obviously not want to run an electrical line. That's too much money. Just have solar panels and Tesla batteries. Basically, that's our future. We are going to be on more and more electricity. We're going to need more and more electricity for electric cars, whether it be Tesla, Ford, GM, whoever. We're going to need more batteries. We're going to need more solar panels. We're going to need more electric cars. Because by 2030, that's all what's going to be sold. So this is why I'm saying right now, buy Tesla. This is my own personal opinion. Never trust a random person on YouTube, but this is my own personal research on what I've done on Tesla, why I personally invest in Tesla, and why I am recommending it to everybody. Anyways, I hope that this has given you some ideas. Make sure to check with your own financial advisor before you make any financial decisions. But I will see you guys again next time.